Hi, this is Yasmin from myKidsy. I'm here with an interview of Domenica from Archimake, who offers amazing after-school clubs for teaching children architecture. Being an architect myself, my heart is really excited about having Archimake also on our site now. And I have a few questions for Domenica that I'd like to introduce here. So, very nice to meet you, Domenica.
Nice to meet you.
And now tell me, what made you start Archimake and your background, obviously, as an architect and
Yes,
your ideas?
I'm an architect and I've been studying architecture and then practicing for more than 50 years. And I've always been passionate about making things, and having children myself, I know how passionate they got about creativity and trying to make things using all the household goods, carpet, all the recycling materials. And I know that in the current digital world, kids don't have enough of the manual activities. So the idea was to bring these activities to the children so they can enjoy it.
Excellent. So, can you tell us about how old the children have to be, and a bit about how the classes are structured? How do you start teaching architecture?
The classes are for children between roughly 5 and 10 years old, and we run 1-hour classes, which each class is independent and separate, but they all have challenging tasks to link the sort of school subjects to the creative challenge of the class. So they all have different teams and different projects in each class.
So what would you say if you would, if the kids would take a term? What would they learn at the end of it in terms of architecture? What would be their result that they will?
They would learn how to use different materials, about the texture, how to join different materials, what you can make with them, use their imagination, and basically feel free to unleash their imagination and creativity. So.
I think also it's always interesting when you look at, when you learn something in school like mathematics, you don't really have an application. Why do you need to learn that?
Yes. It helps lots of questions of basic mathematics, structures, physics, and sort of common sense really. But right. It's just in a quite surprising way, because some of the kids are really amazed that they've learned something, that they heard something at school that they didn't understand it, but actually having the practical application of it, it just all goes home.
So do you think that children afterwards they really understand also why do they have to learn mathematics, because there's actually a real life application that needs it, and not this theoretical, you have to learn mathematics, but you don't know what to do with it later on in life.
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
And how do you feel like what they learn in school in art? I mean,